I'm back with my very messy tree. I want to do moss on my messy tree. So there's that. So I am grabbing some of this green and I'm going to kind of tappy tap it. And I kind of got it in the brown, but I'm not too overly concerned because my forest over here lives right here. And some of this grass, this moss, it's growing on the tree. And it's not showing up on the tree. So we want some moss on the tree, but not all the way up, just like on the bottom, kind of just mossing it out. Wow, that brush is very brown, even though I did not mean for it to go brown. We want over here to be kind of darker. Going to light, right? Right. And then this down here is going to much lighter moss, because this is more toward our people who are looking at the picture. And then I'm going to wipe my thing again. And I'm going to do some yellow. Oh man, got a little brown in it. It's fine. It's fine if I got a little brown. And I'm going to make a yellowy green, I think. That's too. That was too dark for my area over here, but I kind of like how it's like browny. I didn't mean to do that, but I did, so I'm going to use it right there. It's very, there we go. Our moss is looking moss-tastic, but I do feel like the edge over here needs to be. There we go. Not edgy. My edge needs to be not edgy. Okay, I'm going to take the yellow and some green, and hopefully this time I don't grab any of that brown. Okay, I think that's better. It is not. I am picking up all of that brown. So instead of it showing lighter, it is picking up the brown from underneath. And now I need to okay, I got a light green. Smaller brush. Maybe that would help. Nope, it does not help. Because I am picking up that dark brown from underneath, see? And it's coming through. I think the only thing I can do is let this dry a bit, this yellow, because it's too yellow. I don't want it to be that yellow. Oh, man. I got to do something about this yellow though, because that yellow is not the color I was going for. And at the same time, I feel like I need to let it dry. But if I let it dry, then all of these colors are going to go away. Because I can't. Okay, there, that's better. I have mixed up all of that yellow into a very light chartreuse, so maybe I can just kind of hit in there. Ooh, that is way too thick. Come on, blob out. Does that look mossy? Oh. I don't know if it looks mossy. I'm just trying to do little dots. And I'm futzing because I'm like, I can make it perfect before I have to let it dry. I know I can, right? I don't know that I can make it what I want. That's okay, because, right? Right. Okay, I think I'm going to give up on that. And I'm going to come over here somewhere. I have a brush. There we go. And I'm going to pick up a brown. And there's my signature that is not showing up. So there's that. There we go. My signature is in the tree. And then I'm going to be back because I have to do my mushroom. Yeah. I think that looks mossy. Does that look mossy enough? I don't know. Sure didn't make a mess. Look at that. Look at my little palette. It's a complete mess. Why do I have red and blue here? I don't even know. I don't even know. I thought maybe I would need to like make the brown a little red. Or maybe I would need a little blue to darken up the green. I have no idea what I was doing here. That's pretty typical. That is typical. So I am gonna let this dry, and then I'm gonna come in and decide where I'm putting something. I wanted to do a mushroom, but I'm like thinking, is a mushroom too cliche? You know what I mean? Because like how many pictures are there of like mushrooms that are like psychedelic? You know? Too many. Also, you know what? I've stood back and this goes here and then over here is thick and that does not look right. So I need to actually quickly, before everything dries, extend that out. So I am going to come over here and just quickly extend this out. Because I'm looking at that and going, no. Okay, I think that looks slightly better. Yes. Okay. Because my fear was that this was going to be like, instead of like a tree root, it would look weird because it would be all like thick here. And it's fine. I'm going to leave it alone. Because if I keep futzing with it, I'm going to over-futz it. And that would be bad. So I am going to stop. I'm going to let it dry. The colors might dry darker. And then I'll be back. And like I said, I think in my brain, I wanted to do a mushroom. And I'm like, that is like so cliche. And I'm almost like, you know what? I don't care if it's cliche. But I don't know if it... I don't know. Maybe I should do something else. We'll see. Well, we'll see if I can ever figure out how to push a button. Come on.